You'll be whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spellcaster. Roll the dice, hoping for a 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Trust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality, into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We finish what we have started. Lots of needs.
Hi, we're to Clash Crits. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Psycho, and today we're with the Traffic Society. Today we have Chappie,
Me and my new homies gonna roll up on my own homies and steal some shit back. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Those are my Cletus Montgomery Claiborne.
That's pretty accurate. That's quite a hell of a monologue.
I'd say so.
That's gas.
Next we have is also Kuma.
Journal entry. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep going. Rocky Balboa. Man, I wish Cleet could hear this. Carmine Rosalino, a.k.a. Rosie the Butcher, the Eldritch Knight.
So, like, the thing is, like, it's a journal entry, so it's writing, right? So
Yeah.
what do you mean by I wish Cleet can hear this?
I'm writing it, but it's like, I hope that Cleet can hear that. If Cleet can hear that, maybe he can move forward. He can get out of whatever hole he's in.
Let's hope that Cleet can hear your writing.
Yes.
He can hear numbers. He can hear colors. He can hear words.
You know,
Do you think I type? There's autocorrect and everything. I press the mic button.
You damn well
and I
know
talk-
that Rosie's
That's
writing on
no.
paper.
Hell no.
He's writing on paper.
And first and foremost, bitch, you have a BlackBerry, an old school,
No,
old
I don't
BlackBerry.
have a BlackBerry.
has a
Don't throw that
burner.
shit
Oh,
on
my
me.
bad. You got a burner phone.
I ain't getting
You
tracked.
got burner phone. Bitch, they don't
Don't
record
nobody got
the
my
type.
data.
They don't record the type. What burner phones do do that?
I'm writing with a pen that I stole from Gavin Tech.
You writing with a feather. That's how old you is.
And last but not least, we have Drop a Crit.
What's good, everybody? It's the newest Shores Rages Paladins. It's Donna Lewis. And my Donna fact today is the third time Jasmine made me piss myself was when I was going against Carol, that motherfucking ooh. You ever meet one of those old people that ain't really fun to be around and just want to be a curmudgeon to fuck up the whole neighborhood?
Rosie.
Not Rosie, damn it.
fuck?
But that's Carol. She's that. And Don was running against her for fucking the head of the neighborhood committee. And Jasmine was like, Don, to me, your speech is kind of boring. You need to spice it up. I say add fireworks to the end of it. Don was like, no, I'm gonna do the speech and it's gonna be great. So he went that night to do the speech, and Jasmine said, fuck what you talking about. We doing fireworks at the end of it. And let go a big fireworks celebration that scared the piss out of Don, and he kind of stained his khakis and he lost.
Damn.
He stained his khakis.
Now, is Don blaming the fact that he pissed himself while he lost?
Or is it because he didn't pick glass breaking over fireworks?
Yes, he's blaming piss himself. That's why he lost.
So he kind of blames Jasmine.
He doesn't like blame Jasmine. He just blames his bladder. That's not Don. He will never blame Jasmine. He blames his tiny bladder.
Okay. Well, that being said, you guys ready for a little bit of a recap?
I don't know.
Take the cap off.
Yeah, now that you know what it's like, huh?
I don't
Slurp
know.
the bottle.
You're different now.
I'm an impathica.
Recap me, daddy.
We all got these caps on.
Last session, the Traffic Society still can't come together. Rosie and Don showed up late to rescue Stella as Cletus beat Solomon with his bare fist to death. Stella and Cletus recovered at Mr. B's condo. Don and Rosie spiraled on their next steps, and then Don reaches a new low within himself and ends up getting guidance from Gavin Cow. Rosie finally has a real apology to Cletus, and starts to plan his departure. But before that happens, Gavin Tech gets attacked by Grimace Calatho, and in the collateral damage, it destroyed Gavin's mind-leaking equipment. In a spark of inspiration, Gavin learned that Rosie has potential to be something called an empath. And with that, he can make something to replace his mind-leaking equipment. And then Mr. B had created a plan with Cletus to steal his crown back from Gavin Tech. Both parties are planning their next moves, and now we're all caught up. So, we open up the next day. Everyone has rested, has gotten the equivalent to a long rest in. We are in Gavin Tech, and Rosie, you were out, but you know that you were getting a bunch of tests done. Mm-hmm. As you start coming to, it just feels like you've been asleep for a while. Like you feel relatively actually rested at the moment.
Is Rosie like Daisy a little bit? Or?
It's just all like, you know, how you feel after you just took a really long nap. You know? Okay. As you start coming to, and you see that Don is there. Looks like he's like fallen asleep on the chair sitting next to you. Don, you have been there, and Rosie got a bunch of testing done, and you did your testing for the day. And so you've just been sitting by Rosie just because Gavin told you that they did some tests to him. He's going to wake up. He's probably going to want to see somebody familiar to try to have a better understanding of how things are going. Rosie, from the testing that you've had, you were down under for most parts, but you recall being informed that you were being tested on to help try to build this equipment to save Don's wife, and that the dangers of it could be more dangerous than even the mind-linking equipment. That there's a chance that if things can go wrong, you, Don, Jasmine, and Estelle could all essentially die.
Because like the tech would like guide things, they're kind of just like raw dogging this whole situation.
Because they're essentially going to create tech to help enhance your abilities and help you link them, which is something beyond your comprehension as what you are being called an empath at the moment. But like that is something that like masters do. And what they're essentially trying to use equipment to force you to do that.
So it's like for like the first time, with him even knowing this stuff, he's supposed to be like an emotional bridge.
Yes. Like you using your empath abilities to link minds, to link consciousness together, because it is the peak of what an empath can do. Instead of just being able to feel, you can actually make the feelings happen for you, instead of you having to be like, I get what you're saying. You could be like, feel what I'm saying. And that's why like a master of an empath can do that on hand. But since you haven't even hit like the cusp of doing actual empathic abilities, but what they're doing is creating an equipment to essentially force you, like while you're using this equipment, to force you to use master-like abilities, which is why it's so dangerous. So you have that information.
Okay.
As you are waking up, that you remember those parts of when you've come out of consciousness during your testing and everything like that. Time-wise, it's been probably close to a day and a half.
So Rosie would like just be waking up.
You're awake, Rosie?
Yeah. My legs feel a little numb. How long have I been laying here?
12 hours, half the day.
Damn. Were you able to talk to Gavin?
Yeah, Rose, he told me that if I mess up or you mess up, everybody's out of the game.
It could be a problem, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, Don. I'm gonna try to make this work for you however I can. You know, I don't know when I'll, truly be able to hold Estelle again. But Jasmine's in reach. And if I can do this for you, I'm going to try as hard as I can.
Thank you, Rosie. I know you're going to try. I never pegged you for a person that's not going to give it 100%.
You know, when I was knocked out, I started thinking about the past, about the first time I seen Estelle. Our life before all this. And damn, I miss it. I truly do. You know, Estelle and I, we used to talk for hours and hours about our hopes and dreams. Just the things that, you know, we wanted to be in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She talked about living free and being her complete and unapologetic self, no matter what anybody thought. And that's truly what I loved about her. We would talk about the things that we would do together, the family we might have. But unfortunately, it never happened. You know, I used to replay the dream of her and I having a son over and over again. It was just constantly on replay in my mind. And the older I got, that's when I truly realized that it was never going to happen. We even had a name picked out. It was William.
I start tearing up.
And Don, as I look at you,
Don't you do this to me, Rosie.
and I see the fierce, good-hearted man that you are,
Rosie.
I hope that my William would have been half the man that you've become. I know I'm not your father, Don. But when I think about having a son,
Don't you do this to me, Rosie.
I'd want him to be just like you.
I start tearing up and I hug him, like fully embrace you. And Rosie, I'm sorry. I made you throw your shoe. I was just mad. And
I was an asshole. And I deserved everything that you said to me. I love you like a son, Don.
I love you like a father, Rosie.
And I want you to know that no matter what's going to happen, no matter what happens during this experiment, I will fight as hard as I can to make sure that you get Jasmine back. To make sure that you can be happy.
Rosie, I promise you, we're going to get Estelle off that rock. We're going to bring Cleet back. We're going to get Stella. And we're going to make those 3 motherfuckers pay. Pay for what they done to us. And pay for all this pain they put our significant others through. And if Jasmine, at the end of all that, wants to stay here and be a dragon and fly and govern a country and help rebuild this, I will be by her side. If she wants to go back home and be a cop, I will be there too.
And like Rosie's like hugging you back. And you can see that even with him expressing himself, he's still trying to like just hold his tears back and look like he's not crying, even though he obviously is, and you can see it. It looks like he's really just trying to hold it back.
Rosie, I made the little asshole with the bike run out and get you these because I know you appreciate butterscotch candies, and you can put them in their own little separate baggie so you don't have all of them sticking together, because I know you don't like when your hands get sticky.
Grab my bag for me, please.
I grab his bag.
My father, Benny,
Don't you dare.
did everything he could to give us a good life. But he would have never been able to do it if it wasn't for my grandfather. My grandfather worked every day and night, as hard as he could. He never even got a chance to really be with his family so that he could make enough for my father to leave the old country and make it to New York. And you see, like, he reaches in his bag and he hands you an old watch. And inside, it says William Rosalino.
I will cherish this always. You know what? At the end of this, I'm hyphenate my name. I will be William Don Rosalino Lewis.
Why is my name? Why
Okay.
is my name not Lance?
You're right. It would be Lewis
Wait a
Rosalino.
minute. You don't have to do that, Dad.
I'm gonna do it for you, Dad. I'm gonna do it for you, Paul. I'm gonna do it for you.
I love you, Dan.
I love you too, Rosie.
As you guys are having this beautiful moment, you hear polite like knock on the door. It's wide open, but you hear like, sorry to interrupt this moment. As you see, it is Gavin.
Hello, Mr. Cal.
As you see Gavin approach the bed, Carmine, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I can do whatever you need me to do.
I know we've talked some of what this is going to entail, but there is one more thing that you must be aware of. After this is all said and done, and if things do go well, I can't promise any lingering, that you won't have any kind of lingering ramifications from it, whether it be positive or negative. We are essentially forcing an unlocking yourself when something like that is supposed to happen naturally. So I can't promise your abilities, your self will be exactly the same even after you come through it.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
You don't know us well, Gavin. You have your own opinions. But as much as we're assholes and we talk a lot of shit and act like we don't really care about each other, at the end of the day, I know that my friends will be there for me if I make it through this.
Well, Mr. Rosalino, I can guarantee you that I definitely know that you all will protect each other. It is the things that you're willing to do to protect each other which has been the problem. But let's not get bogged down on those details. We still have a lot of testing to do within the next few days. I am still in the blueprint stage of what I am going to be making.
Just curiosity. Is your relationship with your son always been that bad? You don't have to answer, but I mean, if that's your son, which we've had brief conversations with, we have a pretty decent relationship with his son, who seems to have problems with his father as well.
The Goliath culture is not the most caring, and I did not make the right choices when it came to my family, even when I was there, because I focused on what I believed was my calling. To see that reflected in my son to my grandson doesn't make me feel any better. I thought leaving, he wouldn't learn anything from me. But turns out leaving was the thing he did learn.
Well, if you ever did want to contact them, fix anything in any way, or if you care about any of them, it's never too late.
I thought that at one point. I tried.
They're still here. They're still alive.
Yeah.
And maybe you reaching out could fix the problems between them. I mean, I don't know why they hate each other, but it seems like your son's going to attack your grandson for an axe or something. There's going to be a lot of fighting. Like I said, we don't know your son too well, but we do know your grandson. And if it makes you feel any better, regardless of the bad things that he's done, he's a pretty decent guy.
You see Gavin like slightly instinctually like put his hand on his knee after you say that, and then he like shakes himself out of it. Like, nonetheless, we have testing and work that needs to be done before anything like that can happen. I will have some of my people here come get you fed, get your vitals checked, and more testing will be done. Understood?
Yes.
Understood.
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah.
Did you ever go talk to Cleet? Did you ever get a chance to talk to Cleet?
Well, before all this, when I came back here, my plan was actually to tell you goodbye. with everything we've been through, it just seemed like the right move was for me to leave. I was gonna go to Guava Falls and help Alistair. I had a long conversation with Cleet and told him how I really feel, and I told him goodbye. It seems like, from what he says, his life is moving in the right direction. You know, his new manager is setting him up with a penthouse, and he's going to be able to perform and live the life he wanted with Stella. So I was going to leave, but when I tried to connect with Jasmine, I seen Estelle for a brief moment, and she said that we need to stay together. I couldn't really get everything she was saying, but I think it was her way of telling me don't give up on Cleet.
I think whoever the guy is with Cleet, I think he's just feeding him Cosmic. Like how he was in the TMZ photos, like a drugged out rock star. He's just on Cosmic.
That guy's been following us for a while. He has definitely been watching Cleet and been wanting Cleet for something.
What
I don't know what the real reason is, but
since we like got to the Dragon Coast for a while,
since Guava Falls, he told me some things and that only somebody that was there would know.
What did he tell you?
And he offered me some things too. This guy's bad news. We might not be able to take him down on our own. I mean, you, me, and Cleet together may be enough, but without Cleet,
we need to get Cleet and Stella away from him. If we can just lock Cleet, he said if we lock him up in a room, he'll get clean. Just find a room, an anti-Cleet room, anti-magic Cleet room.
He did tell us what to do. He told us exactly what to do if he got on drugs again. And if we leave him like that, then we'd be going against what Cleet said. Cleet told us exactly how to fix it. Once we get through all this, we'll take care of Cleet.
How do we fix Cleet?
With you, me, and Jasmine, we might just be able to do it.
You don't think he's gonna be too far gone by then?
I don't think it matters how far gone he is.
You know, after this all said and done, and we go to Guava Falls and this arc is over, I'm never eating Cosmic Brownies again.
I like how Don said this arc is over.
Fourth wall.
Everybody hit the fourth wall besides Don.
And so, like, as like we get ready to like do the things we need to do, I put my hand on Don's shoulder. I know what you did to Aerie, you sweet son of a bitch.
What the fuck are you talking? I didn't do anything to Aerie.
That's how I know this guy's been following us.
And
you threw the coin and bear it covered. As I walk off, as I walk off towards where Gavin's at.
Don is like frozen, and you know how in anime there's like a rosy size hole, like where Don is hunched over there. He's just frozen with his eyes wide, like, fuck. He's more powerful than we know.
Just from knowing that information.
Wait, Rosie, I meant to throw the coin, but like,
me and Cleet will fight you after everything is over.
I didn't lie to you guys. I just didn't say I didn't do it.
Priorities. That's number 3 on the list.
You said withholding.
Number 1 is help Jasmine. Number 2 is help Cleet. Number 3 is whoop your ass.
Estelle is not number 3. Estelle is not number 3.
No.
She been in that rock for a while.
I wasn't wrong. She was a bad guy, Rose. Rosie, don't walk away. I need you to be my Rocky Balboa coach. Come back. You can throw a coin at me.
As this scene ends, we would pan onward all the way across town to Starfire.
Yuck.
Cleet, for
Yes.
the past day and a half, you actually like rested.
Yeah.
For the past day and a half, you've spent time with Stella. She's recovering. She has like her arm broken. Mr. B already set up the condo for you guys to have, so you guys actually have your private condo in the same building as Mr. B, and then you've been at Starfire, come the nights performing for the nights performing the past day and a half.
Cleat out here, huh? Mm-hmm. You got red bandana boots on.
I've been out here eating cosmic chicken wings, dog. Damn. How am I supposed to top your guys' scene?
You're not.
Fuck.
You're not supposed to.
Fuck.
You're a cokehead. You're a crack.
You're not the
cokehead.
good guy, remember?
Yeah, the fuck.
Rosie's been fucking up, but it's finally his time to turn around.
God, I'm just saying, after last session and this session, if I don't get my fans back,
I knew you took that shit personally, right? Because they mentioned that shit.
Yeah,
right?
that
'Cause
shit
they
They were
were
like, no one was
fucking with me.
but like that was the point.
That's the point.
Yeah.
They were
But I was
not
like,
fucking with
they don't fuck with me at all.
No.
Fuck with Rosie.
But now I opened up, so like it should be cool.
My only fan can't be myself.
Crazy.
Okay, so you have been doing a stellar performance so far this evening, and then after you finish your set, you are immediately called over by Mr. B.
All right, everybody, I'm gonna take 10. I walk off the stage, go over there to Mr. B.
Mr. B's calling for you. You see that it looks like he's next to what looks like a dragonborn that you haven't seen before.
Hey, Mr. B, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, dude?
Mr. B shakes your hand.
Yep.
I would like you to meet an acquaintance of mine. He's going to be helping us with our little problem.
Oh, okay. What's up, dude? I'm Cletus. Nice to meet you.
You see that this dragonborn puts his hand out to shake.
Yeah.
As you shake his hand, he says, "Nice to meet you. My name is Cantor Sloan."
I knew it! Fucking knew it! You bitch!
You run it with You fucking with the ops. Oh. You pull up and you try to rob.
Can't stand you or your friends.
Oh. You ain't shit.
As you see that Mr. B puts his hand on Cantor's shoulder, it's like, Cantor's been an acquaintance of mine for a little bit, especially he has good pull with the Beast Boys.
Beast Boy. Oh, the other gang that's running around here.
Yes, he was a person who worked for PETA before, and thanks to him, we came to an agreement with the Beast Boys to help get these proceedings along with Gavin Tech.
Oh, so they're going to be giving us a hand?
Yes, they're going to be giving us a hand. You're going to be working directly with Cantor.
Oh, okay. Sloan, I've heard that name before. Going into Cletus's head. Why does that sound so fucking familiar?
Hey, congratulations, Psycho. You got one this session. You got me this session.
That's some real shit.
Never mind.
He's just then Mr. B is like, wonderful. I have a table for you guys to make more personal acquaintances during your break before your next set, if you don't mind. We'll get you some more wings, some drinks, yes,
additives,
anything that you per your request.
Nice horsepower. I need some horsepower.
And he's like, I'll be back in a moment. You two get to know each other. As Cantor would go sit at the designated table.
I'll go sit with him.
So then you hear Cantor go, so, Cleet, I've seen your work a little bit. Not too bad. Your music's good.
Thanks, man.
And I appreciate the crash that you did against Luke Bryan, because I never liked his music.
Oh, thank God. Somebody else, man. Knuck up, dude.
As he knucks you up. Yeah, so Mr. B is telling me that Gavin Tech owes him his he's calling it a crown?
Yeah, ethereal crown. Something like that.
Okay, so you've seen it.
I've seen what it what it does look like, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay.
I kind of went and I explained to him like how I went in there and I seen the thing and I described it to him and he said it was something like that.
Okay. And we think it might be in Gavin's office, or is there like an armory or storage vault of some sort?
I'm sure they have an armory and storage vault, but something of that kind of magnitude, I wouldn't be surprised that Gavin didn't keep that in his like own office, because I'm sure there's probably a vault or something in his office.
Right.
So, because Corrin had one.
Okay. So I want to run through with you the security detail that Gavin has.
Okay.
What are we talking manpower wise, weapons that they use, so we can be prepared?
So kind of basically, I start explaining to him like what I've seen going through. Like pretty much most of his like interior security is exterior now because like of all the gang shit going on, and that he is understaffed, and a lot of the people that are actually taking up arms aren't really like
they're not trained.
They're not fighters.
Yeah. Okay. Does Gavin keep like security around him personally?
No, not usually. Usually every time I've seen him, he's just kind of walking around.
Have you seen him in some form of combat? Have you seen any kind of abilities that he has that we need to be wary of?
No, I haven't really seen him do any kind of combat or anything. He's pretty fucking smart, and he's in quite a prestigious position. I really, judging by my experiences in this world, I wouldn't be surprised if he could probably pop off.
Yeah, that's the problem, that we don't have records of his abilities. We know that he's worked with, someone like the Dominant Lord, and typically if you can work with the Dominant Lord, you have some kind of
crazy ass, overpowered ass ability.
Yeah, something like that. You have some kind of pull, and I can't imagine it's just his intelligence that kept him around.
Because at the very least, he has Mr. B's crown, and if his crown's demos can do what they do, I can only imagine what the fuck the real thing does.
Have you seen him use chalk?
No. Not that I could remember.
I want to know if his skills are past what a typical person is, because
they're for sure. Definitely, I would definitely say that his skills are past what a typical person is.
Which I know, but I'm talking about like if you've seen any kind of like secret thing that you've never seen before, because if there's anybody who knows how to use the chalk that no one else does, it's the creator. So that's why I'm trying to gauge.
Oh, he created the chalk.
Yes.
Oh shit, then he probably definitely knows how to use that way better than anybody else, and probably has some secret abilities that he probably wouldn't let anybody else see. And if the people seen him, he'd probably killed him.
Yeah.
And if I were to actually be a betting man based on what I've seen, if you think Corrin is a strong guy, I'd imagine Gavin's at least stronger than Corrin.
Maybe Gavin's older.
Fuck around and find out, I guess, but I would definitely at least classify him as a threat stronger than Corrin, if I had to put my life on it.
Do you think you'd be able to get in comfortably again without any resistance?
Like just walk in,
maybe have a conversation with Gavin?
Probably, or at least get into the same room as him.
Might come in handy.
As of the state we're in right now, but like it would be an uncomfortable ass couple conversations I'd probably have to have.
I don't need you to actually have to talk to him. I just need you to make sure he's not a problem.
Yeah. What kind of abilities and stuff do you have, since you know what I do?
So I was one of when I worked for PETA.
Yeah, fuck PETA.
When they were doing testing on certain creatures to try to use them for military, I was one of the people to test out the militarized animals, as in they would go up against me. I would fight mutant creatures. So I have a set of skills that help me in combat, for where I don't really need weapons anymore, but I could take care of myself.
Okay. Mutated animals. Intercleat monologue. Bombay wasn't mutated. He was a pretty cool guy. I really wish I'd see him again.
Let me know when you exit out your monologue.
Exit out my monologue.
But then he continues to like, yeah, so don't worry about me. I have skills to make sure that we're in the clear. I'm good at survival, let's just say.
Okay.
So for the next few days when we're coming up with these plans, I might just come to you, ask a couple questions and things like that.
Yeah, sure. I stay on the 6th floor at apartment 66 of that there penthouse right there.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm staying on the bottom floor at the moment because I don't like being on the top because that's way too many. It's too many eggs. It's too many vulnerabilities. I like to be on the ground to make sure.
Man, life's always better on top, baby. You can see everything that's going on.
Except when you get the rug swept under you because you're too busy worrying about what's above you.
That's when you jump and have a hard head.
Sure,
You like Cosmic?
I dabble.
You want to go hit some in the bathroom real quick?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Hey, Martha!
As you see, one of the servers yell, "Yeah, Clete, what can I do for you?"
Can I get a 16 ball?
We'll have it ready.
Perfect. And can I have some chicken wings?
They're already frying.
You like chicken wings?
You see Cantor go, "Love them, extra crispy."
Hell yeah. Hey, can I get those extra crispy?
We know that you want extra crispy.
But my friend wants them extra crispy too.
Okay.
And don't put him up too high. He likes things closer to the ground. Except for we're going to get really high. It's like put my arm around his shoulder and like start walking to the bathroom.
As you guys go to the bathroom and you kind of start partying again, and you're now partying a little bit with Cantor as you guys are having small talk, and he seems like a regular kind of dude. He doesn't really seem like anything off about him. But every once in a while, he's prodding your brain about something related to Gavin Tech.
I just give him some random bullshit because he's asking the absolute wrong person about the wrong shit.
Right, sure.
Because I don't pay attention when I was there.
And then he does start to ask you questions about yourself, and then even like about your friends like Rosie or Don and Stella. He starts asking about the people that you've been around. And I want you to give me give me an insight.
Ooh, that was close. It was almost good. It's a 12.
Okay. So he's asking you questions. You guys are partying, you're in the moment. You start even like telling stories of during your time here. Because like he's getting you hyped up about your time at Guava Falls and how
I could get gaslighted.
Yeah, like he's essentially like gaslighting you at the moment, and you're popping off on the stories. How like you're taking down Luke Bryan, you're fucking you're fighting this person, you're blowing shit out, kind of just
running
your mouth.
Shit.
You're talking about Guava Falls, Hopeland, Blades Mall for the first time around. Then you're talking about Worms Keep with the hatching, Azel Step. You're just rolling. You're just rolling.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Let that motherfucker know we up two. We up two on them. Let him know we up two. He could be the third.
It would be with your work with Remy, sure.
Yeah. I would be bad with names though.
Sure. Yeah.
No matter what, I'm bad with names.
But you're just kind of telling him the adventure that you've been having. As like he's gaslighting, like, dude, that was so crazy, blah, blah, blah. What happened next? What happened next? What happened next?
I'm a drug addict, bro. I'm out here living my best life.
Yes.
Yeah, and then basically, then I met Mr. B, and then this is where I'm at.
Man, you've had a crazy time since you've been here, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of all just been thrown in my face.
I mean, being a rifter, crashing a city, just multiple cities, really, working with the rebellion at one point, then working with the consortium, and look at you are all over the place.
Yeah, it's pretty metal.
It is, actually. Well, I guess I can guarantee that I don't have to protect you. That you could definitely take care of yourself.
I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but goddamn, these chicken wings are good. All right, man. Just give me a holler if you need anything. This has been a lot of fun.
Will do. As Cletus, you would go back to performing. As we are in a spot where we're going to fast forward a little bit.
Ooh, montage.
Yes, we're going to essentially montage it. With this montage, I'm going to I'm going to give you two options.
Got you.
For your part in this training.
Got you.
I will let you either do this training session again twice or one time with advantage on all rolls.
Ooh, and you have your luckies. I would do that.
Advantage on all rolls and luckies. Yeah, advantage on
Okay.
all rolls.
I feel like that's
Because
your
of
best
the
choice.
because if you do it twice, I'm just saying the difference is, right. If you do it twice and technically pass on on both of them, you would get +2 to everything that you're doing, right? But if you do it once, you have a high chance of getting +1 on everything, but and like your only chance of getting a +2 on what you're scoring on is if you crit in it.
Question: if I do the test twice,
You
I
won't
get-
have lucky both times.
That's what I was going to ask.
So
You get what I'm
question,
saying? So
question,
Yeah.
can he do it like how we like make new characters? How like you roll for each stat or whatever 2 times and then you choose which one? Can he choose a path and then choose which path he wants to throw luckies on? To try to change it?
Well, I let him do that anyways. Like when he comes, like, okay, you're rolling for your strength, you're rolling for your con, you're rolling for stuff, and then he can choose whichever ones to roll his lucky on anyways. But he only has 3.
Yeah, so I have 6
He
rolls.
would have 3 for 12 rolls.
12 rolls,
instead of 3 for 6 rolls with advantage. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, we'll go double. I'm gonna do the double. I'm gonna do
So you're
12.
gonna do the 2 separate tests.
Yeah, 2 separate tests.
not entertained?
We're gonna do
Okay,
2 separate tests.
so I'm gonna throw this one also with a caveat. So you're not gonna be able to roll with advantage for for your rage or things like that. How you have been doing. Okay, so it's just gonna be straight for strength, straight for your dex save. It's gonna be straight for everything.
Okay.
Okay. The only thing you're gonna be able to go off of is your regular modifier.
Okay.
Don't let me fuck you over with my opinions.
No, I was going. My
Okay.
my-
'Cause I feel like having these 2 and then having your luckies just in case could be good.
So, let me, because I wrote it down, let me re-ask you this. So, it is a 3 in strength, a 2 in constitution, a 1 in dex, intelligence, wisdom, and cha.
Correct. 2 is essentially
The
bare minimum that you
yeah.
should be to able to relatively exist in that ability while you're
Gotcha.
in the mind space. So this next essentially 4 days, we're going to montage a little bit, and we're going to start with Don. Your testing gets reworked a little bit because of the fact that you're going to be using a different type of mind link. But it's more intense. Now you're choosing the 2, right? The 2 different tests. Okay. Don, I need an athletics check.
23.
So that is a pass.
Second one is a 10.
So that is a fail. So your strength, label it as 4.
Okay.
Okay, so now give me your dex rolls, dex saves.
That first one is a 19.
Okay, so write it, and then your second one.
22.
Nice. So you have 2 passes with dex. Next is going to be constitution.
That is a 27
Okay.
for the first one. 26.
Jesus. All right. Good. And now this is an intelligence check.
A 5 for the first one. Second one. 12.
And then it's going to be insight for your wisdom.
16.
Okay. And then second roll.
21.
Okay. And then it's a charisma check.
23. 13.
Okay. So at the moment, you have failed 1 charisma check, both your intelligence checks, and 1 of your strength checks.
I'm gonna let the strength leave the 1 strength check there because I'm sitting at a 4. I'm gonna re-roll my 2 intelligence with my lucky because after this long rest, then my luckies will come back or no.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my 2 intelligence rolls and my 1.
Do you just want to take it one at a time just in case you fail
Yeah.
your intelligence?
Thank
Yeah.
First one. 16.
So that is 1 pass. Okay. So your intelligence would officially be at a 2 at the moment. And then you're going to do the second intelligence check.
Oh, fuck, 11.
So that'd be another fail. Okay. You have 1 more lucky left. You can either
Yeah.
try to bring your intelligence to a 3 or try to bring your charisma to a 3.
Charisma. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to do charisma. Fuck yeah, 17.
All right. So we got strength at 4, con at 4, dex at 3, wisdom at 3, intelligence at 2, and charisma at 3.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Don, during this montage of like him training and like working out and stuff, it looks like the 50 Cent in the club video of when he's like doing the sit-ups on the bar just hanging there, but he's brushing his teeth at the same time.
All right. So, Rosie,
Yep.
Your montage is going to be two different things.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be trying to train yourself as your empath skills,
Fail.
and then the book.
Okay.
What they are essentially trying to do is trying to get you into the door with when it comes to your empath abilities. Okay? So, the great thing about empaths is that they understand people's emotions, but not from a, like, I feel for you level, but on an actual a level of methodical intelligence.
Cool. I like that. Because my charisma, -1.
Yes. Because you're using your brain power, you're essentially using your intelligence and your brain power to understand the emotion than through context clues.
Hell yeah.
So what your montage is going to be for is going to essentially affect of how these the ramifications of what happens, whether it's going to affect you negatively or positively.
Okay.
Okay. So
Be nice to me. I don't got lucky.
Does he get shots?
yeah, you could use you would be able to use your death elixir shots.
Okay.
You only have 2.
I know. Be nice to me.
Say be nice to you one more time, and I'm not going to.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Make it wet. Make him water.
Now I'm gonna let you choose which one you want to do first. Do you want to do the book, or do you want to do the empath abilities?
Let's get the...
Both of them are going to be intelligence based.
Damn it. It sucks because like whatever one I choose first, if I roll bad, I'm going to want to use my shots. But
That's why you get to choose. You have to choose first, and then it's going to be this is set in stone, and then move on to the next one. Not, hey, can I take my shots for this because I didn't use them for X, Y, and Z. So if you just end up and the reason why I'm doing it like this to you is because you are like, I need to save my stuff. I need to save my stuff constantly, and I'm gonna force you to essentially use a resource management style that you're not gonna be able to backtrack.
Damn. That motherfucker's cold.
This is to challenge you as also Kuma the player as well.
Man.
My man came in with the onion volcano on a fucking apron, cooking like this.
Welcome to South Park.
So what I'm going to do then is I am going to get the book rolls out the way first.
Okay.
And then I will do the
Empath abilities.
empath abilities and save my shots for those.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah.
Are you 100% sure?
Yeah.
Are you quadrupled?
Because you might fail the history stuff, but you might pass all the empath stuff, and your shots go to waste.
Well,
Stop.
I guess it depends on how low I roll.
Why you doing this to him?
Stop.
Why you
Either way, I'm
hurting
going
him?
books first.
Okay, you're going books first.
No, I'm not going books first. I'm going empath first.
Fucking books.
Empath first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yeah. Empath first, and if I need to use the shots for those, then I guess I need to use the shots for those.
Okay.
That's what's more important, I guess. And then whatever I roll after, I guess, determines how much I know how to read.
All right. Empath first. The first thing we're going to do is try to test. It's essentially testing your mental capacity of what you can withstand. So I'm going to need an intelligence saving throw.
Well, I rolled a 21.
Okay. Roll a 21. Through the next few days, you are being overflooded with information for you to retain. And now you have passed the ability to take it. Now we have to see. He wants to test your retention.
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to need a history check from you.
16.
16. It is a pass.
Okay.
Okay. So not only are you able to withstand a bunch of information getting thrown at you, you have a decent amount of retention skill afterwards. Now it's going to be time for you to see if you can use those abilities outwardly. All right. With that, I'm going to need a Arcana check from you.
14.
A 14. You yourself are struggling to grasp the knowledge that you've gained and use it in actual form. It's like you know how to teach somebody how to do something, but you can't do it yourself at the moment.
I'll take one death elixir shot to see what happens during this.
I'm gonna go oil first.
Yeah, I guess we haven't tried doing oil first to see how that goes. Though it might just stay on the bottom. I think.
We're about to find out.
That'd be.
Science experiment.
I don't like that.
It might hit worse.
We'll see. Okay.
That's a motherfucker.
Osakuma, are you ready to take this death elixir shot?
Yep.
All right, let's get a death elixir shot in 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Take it to the
Pop
head.
it. Damn, that's a lot of black cock. You just inhaled it. Like this was in your
Does
first
it hit
rodeo.
better? Does it hit different? With the oil at the first?
Does it encapsulate?
Oh, that spreads.
Spreads it better?
Oh, it spreads it better.
Okay, good to know.
It's like fuck you, Chad.
big
Chappie, you're always online sussing, shopping for stuff. Try
You
to find
dirty cocksucking bitch.
find a good chili oil online to order for us because we're about to run out of that.
I could make one. I got a bunch of dried chilies at home.
Maybe.
I got a whole
So
jar
hard.
of Thai dried chilies.
This
Do you know
shit
like the
sucks.
Scoville?
You did this.
Hey, listen
50
here.
to 100,000 Scovilles.
Ah!
Okay.
Which your regular jalapenos 5,000.
It's only 50 to 1,000, but your regular jalapenos.
Your regular jalapenos 5,000.
Okay, and the ones that you have.
50 to 100,000.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 50 to 1,000.
Nope. Thai hot 50 to 100,000, which is plenty hot.
Yeah. Okay. So, Osakuma, you may now drink something.
Or you can just suffer. I like that.
Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yep.
Ah. 15.
Okay, 15. That is a pass.
Hey, up top, bro.
For one more. Take a shot for one more.
One more? You want to take another shot?
No.
Why are you going to hype us up like that and then not
Yeah.
deliver
No, I
the
took a
goods?
shot for one more because I had a 14 before.
Oh, yeah.
It was
then
15.
Just try to go for 16.
Yeah, well, no. 15's a pass. Fuck you.
I
But
tried.
like the better number you improve.
Fuck you too.
So you are finally you're actually able to like push out, and it looks like you're actually able to release some of this power. Now you need to be able to get into the mind of somebody else.
Okay.
Since you are in the form at the moment of the power release with the help you're getting, I need an investigation check for you to essentially be investigating through somebody's mind.
Fuck me. Okay.
Damn.
Oh. Oh no. 16.
That is another pass.
Hell yeah.
Hey, up top, bro.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Oh, no, you just gave yourself bad luck.
Yeah.
You have been able to breach in through a mind, right?
Okay.
So now, the final step for you to do is to be able to use your consciousness to affect them.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now, this would typically be when like an empath is someone who knows how to talk, who knows how to manipulate somebody and everything like that. This is going to be the hardest part for you because this is your persuasion. It's because you are mentally trying to convince them to do
Word.
something. The reason why this is like this is because if you do pass this, then you're guaranteed positive ramification. Like you're guaranteed positive ramification, like the best ramification that you can get.
You got
See
this.
what
That-
happens because I got negatives.
I believe in
So you have
bro.
to get a 16 or higher.
Oh, that's not happening.
You got this, bro.
Damn.
You got this.
Have better faith.
14.
It's close, but it's not.
You
But
can take a shot for this.
it's 4 out of 5. It's still good. 4 out of 5 is still good.
But you aren't going to be him on a 4 out of 5 budget.
You want to be him.
Like a charisma check would have been.
Am I
way
pouring
better
this shot
than
up or not?
persuasion.
Am I pouring this shit up or not?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Also, come on, let me ask you something. Have you eaten anything today?
No.
Okay. Well, at least you'll be throwing up stomach acid, and not food.
Yeah, at least it'll be straight grapefruit.
All right. Ready?
All right, Osakuma, give me a shot in 3, 2, 1, shoot.
What? Do we get bonuses when we make each other throw up?
No.
Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it on the
You're
nape
good?
of his breath.
Okay.
I think the thought of taking another one
Was
was
making it
more
worse?
than what. Yeah. Me thinking about. Oh my gosh, I might throw up. But
I
that,
can smell that shit on your breath.
I'm telling you,
I can smell that shit on your breath.
I'm so glad I'm across the way, so I have nothing.
oil at the bottom.
Oh, that's why I said no.
Oil at the
That's-
bottom.
Well, now we got it. Well, now the whole point is to make it bad.
Ooh.
If you keep on, if you tell me that no, don't do that. What do you think is gonna fucking happen?
Yeah, he did do it himself.
No, I feel like oil at the bottom separates and makes multiple
Yeah.
pockets of malort.
I didn't know that. I thought
Do you not remember when I tricked Nomi into letting me know that he would prefer to not chug a beer instead? And so I got him to do it for Cyberpunk?
True. Because he's dumb too.
Also, Kuma, your face, are you okay?
Just looking at this black cock on this.
Okay. Well, you can drink something.
I can send you a picture for you to look at something else.
Hey, I'll take that.
I knew Chappie was going to be like, hey, what about me?
Send that shit my way.
Okay, let's get this persuasion check.
God, I hope this is good for you.
Your face
Net 20!
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Really?
It's
Yes.
worth it.
It was fucking worth it.
Hey, I don't know if it was. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it was. Yeah.
Hey, he's about to be like, you actually scored so good that you're just a mindling.
Rosie, something clicks in you when it comes to understanding people's emotions, when it comes to this empathic things that you have been doing. It's like just literally like a flip of the switch that happens within your body. As you are going through these steps through the days, the link that you have with Estelle ends up being even more, it ends up being stronger because of this. And you've reached to a point where you can actually link to Estelle at will. Think of it as, you know how like Dexter talks to his dad? Like, you can link with her and have conversation. You can actually talk to her.
Okay.
Dude, sick.
Okay.
That's fun.
I guess I would say like through these days, it lit a fire underneath you. Is when you finally get in conversating with Gavin about the other empaths that he's dealt with. He tells you the last one that he knew that mastered it was spell speak.
Yes,
Only
I
spell
knew
speak.
it.
Hell yeah, dude. Up top. Up top.
Cooking psycho.
Fucking
Keep going.
spell speak.
It makes sense.
What's your code name? You like spell spoke?
Gavin said that he's never been able.
Bookmark?
He initially didn't. He didn't realize how he's always been able to get criminals to like not just like trick them, like you know, but like harden people who never talk to anybody. He's always gotten people to talk, and he never understood
like
why.
admit?
Yeah, till he figured out that spell speak is a master empath. I'll even throw there that when like this breach happens, you can you almost like astral project your mind to where you can actually see spell speak at the moment. Looks like he's like walking down at like a hallway where you see he stops for a moment and looks like he's looking at you, and he has like a half-cocked smile on his face as it.
So do I get this message from Estelle, not chopped and screwed?
She was essentially telling you that there's more going on than obviously that anybody realizes. That you guys separating is going to only keep the Dragon Rider stronger, because they're going to, you guys have a power within you that they still need.
Oh shit. We're
For them to reach like peak, like they're almost there.
So if we're separate, they can pick us off one by one.
Correct.
Ah.
but together they ain't got it like us. Except
Okay.
for might not have no friends today.
Damn, Skippy.
That you can't, as much as it sucks, you guys are safer together than not. The more that you guys stay together, the more that your powers can resonate together like her and her sisters.
Okay.
The reason why you guys have leveled up essentially in the world is because you guys have been together, which is why your abilities have never activated till you guys have been together.
Word. So we could have been fucking up America.
Essentially, yes.
That's wild.
But now Estelle could tell us how to
Hey,
do
we'd
it.
have met up at a barbecue.
Oh, we've been the coldest 3 drunk uncles of all time.
Crazy.
Since you guys are linked to the sisters, like them three, when those three are together, it's almost like a triforce, essentially. Like, now,
Awesome.
Books.
during the nights, you are reading these books.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to say
Does he get help action?
that you are going to have advantage because you are reading the books of
Something great.
Estelle's father.
Okay,
And
so it's clear that
so
it's her father now.
She informs you, like through your linking, that this seems to be the writing of her father.
Okay,
And
cool.
because of that, you will have advantage with these checks.
Awesome.
Oh,
Cook, baby.
Estelle doesn't sound crazy.
No, she wasn't sounding crazy when he was talking to her.
He just had the antennas in the wrong place.
Static.
No, it kind of seemed like all that craziness went away after the whole Raven Queen thing.
Yeah, because remember, like
Raven Queen
fixed her, but then she disappeared again.
Which would make sense because she is the deity of that realm. So,
So these it's gonna be 4 checks. Okay, you essentially are reading this book for 4 nights.
okay.
All right. Because you got a 6 successes out of 5 successes, I'm letting you roll with advantage with all these.
Okay.
Okay.
16.
Okay, that is 1 pass.
Roll 2. 11. Roll 3. 13.
Okay.
Roll 4. 16.
In the book, you find out that John Greyward is deemed the open-faced lord of the Lords of Alliance for the Sword Coast. Elliot has passed, and he has now taken in Cade Highhill as his apprentice. You end up seeing these different names that they were briefly mentioned, but it talks about like Locke disappearing, Nalo disappearing, Talus has gone back to his family. A lot of these other names that have only been briefly mentioned, essentially like going along. Then you read that it seems like the dominant lord at one point had a relationship with Darium. That at one point the dominant lord went as someone called Faerona, while like Darium and them were together. Like they were meant to wed, everything. And during the Dragon Cult battle, Darium finds out that he's actually a dragon himself. He is a dragon bred by the Queen of Dragons, Tiamat, which Estelle explains to you that Tiamat was essentially like an evil dragon, the queen of like the chromatic dragons that's tried taking over the coast multiple times.
And it clicks with what I seen in the Shadowfell when I was just like, oh, do all dragons do that? When I asked Daria about all the heads and stuff like that.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
The same dragon that you saw in the memories of Guavacho, and it looks like there's a really big gap in time. You're probably, I'd say, 20 years.
Okay.
20 years have passed since, and then the Dominant Lord is re-entering, saying that the story that the Dragon Cult has come back. I ran into Darium, and Darium is trying to revive his mother. Me and Cade are in the process of building a team, and we have info on the Dragon Cult being at a cavern by Greenest. That's where like the last entry happens for you.
So I asked Estelle, I'm like, have you ever heard of anything like what's going on in this story?
She goes, no, my father didn't really tell us in details of his past. We just kind of assumed from the murals and the history that has happened through the Dragon Wars that those are like that there wasn't really any details that we needed. And he definitely made us focus more on studies for ourselves than history.
So none of this is really known as a part of his history of how he became what he is?
I didn't know that he was engaged to somebody else at one point.
Don't you think it's weird that this guy that he was engaged to is literally like a spitting image of your brother?
Yeah.
It's not like that shit's weird, right?
I mean,
how do two people have a baby and the baby look like the ex-boyfriend of both of them?
Well, it's not that he was he looked like the ex-boyfriend of it. He just happened to be another black dragon. You know, it's for.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. I could be wrong, but I mean, you know how things work back home.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that one or the other of either your mother or father was already pregnant?
With Darium?
And Darium is the son of Darium.
Maybe, but I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you because, to my knowledge, my mother didn't gain her dragon powers till she was with she was with my father.
But I mean, in her story, she did already have dragon powers.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's a possibility, but...
And maybe because she didn't have she wasn't a full dragon that messed up the whole transition thing. And that's why your brother can't change.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's, as silly as it's gonna sound, it's more magical than he just got knocked up. My mother got knocked up by Darium. By the old Darium.
Yo, your dad is not Darium's dad. Like, y'all got the same moms, but then like y'all don't got the same dads.
I don't think that's it, Rose.
No, I'm telling you, the way it looks, that's not his pops.
In D&D, is there any way you can put somebody like soul or like essence into a newborn or some shit like that?
Well, you guys know during the Dragon Killer story, the ancient technique that dragons used
Yes.
to carry their spirits over, and then Guavacho had the spirit of Corin inside of him.
Yes. But now that I'm thinking of things,
And what is the sword that Darium uses?
Darium sword.
Darium's sword.
So
Which
he has
has
a
his
soul
soul
in
in
it.
Oh no! I remember the detail now. Fuck!
Yeah.
That sword.
Fuck! That's Darium. Oh my fuck!
Stay sitting down.
Darium's. Whoa! Why did I not think of that fucking
So
shit before?
can Darium not transform
no.
because Darium's carrying Darium's sword?
Darium's in the sword. Darium. It was the injection of. You can so.
Okay, slow it down.
Okay.
Take it back.
Okay.
Let's start from the beginning.
So, lore-wise, right?
Wait,
Lore-wise.
lore-wise.
Let's start from the
What are you
beginning.
So here, let me say. Remember, during the Dragon Killer, the sword that the Dragon Killer has, right?
Yes.
He learned that technique because dragons used to have implements that they would kill themselves essentially, and then that would be branded into a weapon, and then they would kill the person with that weapon, and then their soul would take over to essentially reincarnate themselves before death, before they actually died. It was a way for dragons to keep staying alive, to reincarnate themselves. The Dragon Killer.
Oh fuck! Now this is real fuck.
Hold on. The Dragon Killer implemented that technique, but never engraved a name. So that's why his weapon can just kill dragons.
It can absorb the souls.
It kills dragons, but those weapons were dedicated to one person. So the dominant Lord Corman would technically have had one. Darium would have one. Tiamat would have had one. Bahamut, all these dragons that are alive, they have an implement that is meant. It technically kills them because it holds their soul, but it's used to be implanted into something else. But because of a long time ago that happened, those weapons got destroyed. Those things got destroyed because they were too dangerous to dragons. They
Remember
just decided to live their
the
lives
Brothers
instead.
Tempest campaign when I hinted on it when I had asked, are there possibly weapons that can just instantly take the soul of a dragon? And they said they would look into it, but they never told us.
They never told you because you guys were too busy with the stuff anyways.
Yes. So those weapons, the reason why I asked that question is because those weapons do exist. So the reason why Guavacho had dragon DNA is because Guavacho found one of those weapons and a dragon soul was already in it. So with
Corin, the plague.
Corin the Plague. So when Guavacho got stabbed with it, Guavacho was strong enough to overpower the dragon to keep himself as himself. But if you're not strong enough, the dragon will take over, and it's like the dragon being reborn again. Because they can live on within a whole new body.
Oh.
So, when we
That's how Guavacho got dragon powers before the dominant lord.
we killed Darium with his sword, those weapons are said to have been destroyed and gone.
Correct.
But when we killed Darium with his own sword. When Guavacho and the Dragon Lord killed Darium, they killed him with his own sword.
And then they used that sword
absorbed him into it.
And then they used that sword to help them seal Tiamat within it
Oh my gosh, Darium is Darium.
At least maybe possibly a semblance of it.
No, yeah, it's definitely a part of him.
Yeah, there's more Darium hiding somewhere.
It's definitely a part of him. You know what also makes sense is the first birth, right? Because Govacho was the only female, and Govacho gave birth to Darium, and technically it's like Tiamat giving birth to her son again. Oh damn. Oh shit. So
Like, yeah,
Rosie's like, yeah, you guys don't have the same father.
I don't think it's that simple.
You sure?
I'm sure. I mean, I guess I can't say for certain, but you know, I don't think that my dad and my mom were doing different people at that time.
Okay. Possibly.
What does it matter?
I mean, I don't know.
We're family, right?
Yeah, I mean, you are. I
hope you're
technically, that would still be your brother. But I mean, like,
That's all that matters.
yeah, cool. But I mean, your dad wouldn't be his dad, which mean, like, you know, like, I don't know if it affects Christmas cards. Or,
What Rose is trying to say, we really got claim to the throne. If that's not your actual brother, you're all next in line. We got claim.
damn. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't get too ahead of myself without reading the rest of the book. Then,
Yeah, probably.
yeah. Huh.
Yo,
Do you think that Dr. Dark guy, you know Dr. Dark?
No.
No? It's the guy I got this book from in his church
Okay.
of bad things.
Okay.
Maybe he knows this whole story and he's just being quiet about it.
Maybe he does.
Huh. I'm tired.
fucking jumping?
Rosie just sits back and he's like just thinking about everything. He's like, there's so many puzzle pieces, but I don't know how to put the puzzle together.
Okay. Well, there's only one person to figure out what they've been doing for the few days.
people know what I've been doing.
Yes.
No, it's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
Do your heart stop?
Right. Do I do your heart stop? Roll?
You know what? This is gonna. I'm not saying your heart's about to stop.
Oh, don't do that.
But I want you to give me 4 Arcana checks.
4.
Yes, 4 Arcana checks, and then we're gonna do 4 performances just to see how you do throughout the nights.
All right. First Arcana check.
Young Cleet.
3.
Okay.
Second Arcana check.
You have death elixir shots if you care.
4.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god!
Third Arcana check. 18.
Okay.
Okay.
Fourth Arcana check. 4.
Oh fuck!
Sheesh.
It's not my strong suit.
Okay. Do you want to do your performances next?
Yep.
Sleeve.
First performance check.
Sleeve. Don't take my life.
30. Second performance check. 26.
Uh huh.
Third performance check. 20.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth performance check. 32.
Okay. Now, since you've you're balling out on your performances,
I'm him.
but with these Arcanas, your mind keeps during these performances, your mind keeps blinking to where you're getting these visions again.
Sweet.
Because you failed
All of them but one.
3 out of 4.
You don't want to take 2 shots?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Come on now.
I'm gonna need a Wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay.
What essentially this is going to do, right?
Uh-huh.
So you're aware, just in case it might incentivize you to take shots.
Uh-huh.
All right. Is if you fail this, I'm just gonna give you some images that you will not have control over to interact with what you're seeing.
Oh, I won't be able to interact.
Correct. It will just be me telling you some things that you see.
Okay.
If you pass, you will be able to interact. Now, for you to get even, all right, you would at least need to pass 1 more Arcana check so you're not rolling with disadvantage for your Wisdom save.
Okay.
For you to roll with advantage, you would need to be 3 out of 4. Unfortunately, since you won't be able to get all 4 passes, because then that would just be me. You wouldn't even need to do the Wisdom save.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is just more or less, how curious are you with how these visions have gone?
I'll do one.
Okay. Chappie is now going to
I'd be a curious guy.
give me a shot in 3, 2, 1, shoot.
What's your Arcana, pal?
1.
Oh,
We're just shooting a shot for the homies.
yeah, for the homies.
We ain't doing two.
I mean, to be fair,
I
also Kuma
appreciate
didn't
you.
roll in that 20.
That's true. I could do it too.
appreciate you.
I would love to find out some shit
That
about me.
actually, if you did end up rolling a nat 20 and then passing, that would be 4 checks, so you wouldn't even have to roll the wisdom save.
That's true. I'm giving it a shot for the culture.
Sure.
I ain't going. I ain't betting on me hitting no nat nothing.
Right? Is that nasty? Right? It's nastier.
Oh, it's because it's like it's in it.
It's just it's.
So,
It's
like,
not
instead-
floating on top of it, it's
Yeah.
like mixed with
Yeah,
it.
so like
Oh.
instead of it just like being on top and just kind of going down first or last, it's like
It's
here I
through
am.
the entire thing.
It's like I exist now.
It's good. It's a good thing that you came up with that idea.
I know I'm very smart.
Past Chappie, we fucking future Chappie up.
Oh, like a motherfucker, man.
That's
Hey,
the definition of
yeah.
past Chappie, we fucking future
When
up.
I was editing Everon though, past Chappie helped out future Chappie a
Okay,
little bit.
hell yeah. I'm gonna say that's like the most truest statement I ever heard you make in your life.
All right, Chappie, you can now drink something or roll.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Arcana.
This is gross. All right, here we go. 3. Give me a countdown, Droppa.
3, 2, 1, roll it.
That was almost that's a 9. That was so close to a fucking nat 20 though.
God damn it.
That bitch was sitting right there on the cusp.
You sure you don't want to try again?
I will do it.
Just to at least try to get even on this wisdom
yeah,
save?
at least also Kuma won't be able to run his damn mouth.
What was I gonna run my mouth about?
Did he didn't pass with 9, right? Or did
No,
he
he
pass
did not pass with
Okay.
9.
Fuck no. I have a +1. The chances of this actually happening is very
You got it.
slim.
I believe in you. Big
Well, I
money,
mean,
no way.
I had a -1.
Yeah. Also, Kuma had a worse chance than you did.
Yeah.
It's true.
Take this shot.
Drink
And
that shit.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
Take it to the head. Take it to the head. Take it to the head.
No chaser. Wow.
Chappie looks like he's gonna shit himself.
I'm gonna do something to myself. It's,
Ooh, that was a shiver. That was a hard ass shiver.
yeah, if you guys could actually see me taking these, it's crazy. I think
Right.
smelling it is the worst.
Yeah, you gotta try to not to smell or breathe next to it or anything. You just gotta throw that bitch
Yeah.
back.
It just hits a certain string.
In waves.
Yeah, imagine if your body had like a bunch of strings and they're tied real tight, and then like you take that, it's like somebody just like grabs it and snaps the shit out of it. This is kind of how I feel.
You know what would make this real painful? If we weren't allowed to take it like a shot. If we had to put a straw in it.
Don't even give this dude ideas.
Chappie, you can now drink something.
I got you this time.
Because then tongue would, catch all that.
I need you to die slow also.
I'm just saying.
That made me shiver strong.
All right, let's get this roll.
Arcana. +1. Also, give me the drop down. Give me the countdown, bitch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's too fast. 19.
Hell yeah.
See, look at you.
See? Fast and smooth.
Fast and smooth. Like
You
a
want to take
rocket
your
gun.
shot, Psycho?
To do what?
Counteract my
Yeah.
counteraction.
Everybody was just taking shots at that.
That means you are not rolling your wisdom check with disadvantage.
Yay.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
All you need is a 10
A 10.
to get interaction.
a wisdom check.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
How's your wisdom?
Saving throw. I have a +2.
Okay.
All you need is a 10 to get interaction. If you roll a, we'll say if you get DC 20, you will have like full control.
Damn. All right. Psycho, you give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
5. It was a 16. Then it wasn't. I don't have shots anymore either.
You don't have shots? Okay.
So we did everything for no reason.
It's not no reason.
All right, let's see. Give it to me.
That's for my entertainment.
Okay. From these flashes that you're getting of these visions, you can see yourself walking through Guava Falls. You can see yourself walking through Azelstead. You can see yourself walking through Worm's Keep, even like Hopeland, with this like little family that you have.
Me?
Yes, as like this woman and like this kid that you see like growing up, that are just that's varying in the ages. You are still once again getting those flashes of you at a table, what is looking like Slim Jim across from you, who that picks up a gun and shoots you in the chest immediately, and then every single time after the shot, you go the visions go white. However, there is a long-winded vision that you have where you're at a table and you are sitting across from what looks like a wood elf and a gnome. Looks like you are writing possibly what looks like a contract for, you can see where it says Corlo, Tea Tree, and Curb No Dame. And then you put where it says where it shows like manager.
Mm-hmm.
You put Monty Claiborne.
Oh.
Like it looks like Corlo and Curb are like interacting, like they're going to start something together. Then you're like, okay, I will talk to you guys in a couple of weeks to see if this can go through. And then it looks like you're cleaning up a bar at the moment. You see walking through Slim Jim again, but he looks like he's in like his clothes are like dirty, like he's been out in the rain. He looks kind of disheveled, and then those are the last of your visions.
I got some words to say to you that I can't say on air, and they all like loving, endearing words. Nice, fucking nice.
Do you think you figured it out?
Yeah.
You can say it out loud at least.
I don't think I figured it out.
So you know how you've been looking for your doppelganger? Your doppelganger was the guy
who died?
Yes, that's who got shot. He originally signed to the Curb No Dame and Oh Boy to the contract. Slim Jim probably came here, found them,
took the contract,
shot him. Yeah.
Oh damn.
You've been wondering where's your doppelganger?
You killed him.
Your
fucking nice,
dad
Brody.
killed him and took his place.
Damn. So now I even got. So I'm doing this for both of us.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Why you gotta kill my friend?
Technically, you signed Luke.
Yeah.
Technically, I signed him.
Technically, it's not Luke
He
and
signed
Curb.
Corlo, but remember
He got a family.
Slim Jim.
Yeah, he made him change
changed his name to Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a family. He got a wife and kid.
It also explains why Curb died the same way, getting shot right in the head.
Damn. I gotta see if that telepathy works.
Hey, yo, daddy got a gun.
Bullshit.
That tells me anything. Your dad got a gun.
Was he holding a gun or a spirit gun?
No, it was a gun.
Did it look like Nina?
Is that where Nina's been?
That should look
I'm
like
just
Nina?
not even going to entertain this anymore.
No, you need to get Nina back.
For your performances, since you did stellar, okay?
Uh-huh. I'm still a crackhead.
You gain a feat.
A feat?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Once per short rest,
Uh-huh.
you can give bardic inspiration to creatures at the same time.
So I could give multiple out?
Yes, up to your proficiency bonus. So for one bardic inspiration, you
I
can
could
give
give it to a
4
group.
people
Wow.
once per short rest.
Oh, I'll take that.
You know you're going to use that for the ops.
Damn. Hey, shout out you for putting that shit together because I was lost in the sauce. I'm still.
Yes, thank you for putting it together because I was worried no one was going to.
I'm railing.
Okay.
I don't throw up. So I snap back.
As you snap back, you've been doing your performances. You have like ascended as a performer. You got it. You get it. This is a heights that you never even reach when it comes to your own like self-acknowledgement of your skill.
These personal shows are staying with people for their lives.
Yes. Like even for yourself that like, yeah, are you going on tour or nothing? No, but you know that you're performing the best that you've ever performed in your entire life. And then you're going home to Stella, and Stella, she's recovering, but she's happy. You guys are staying up late watching like fucking
New Girl,
Sword Coast cartoon, Dragon Coast cartoons or something like that.
I want to say you guys are watching Guards. It's
Yeah, we're watching
version
Guards.
of Cops.
Oh yeah, guards.
Guards.
Hell yeah.
What you want, do?
Yeah. So
The crazy thing is Stella goes to sleep, but I don't. I eat popcorn and crack.
yeah, you essentially work till you like crash entirely for like a good like 12 like 16 hours.
Yeah.
And it happens literally at the same time. It's been 5 days later as you get awoken up by Cantor saying,
Hey, what's up? What the fuck?
"It's game time, buddy."
Why don't you just like wake me up like a normal person?
I did. I shook you.
Bitch, you're in my house. Why don't you just like, hey, Cletus? I don't want to fuck me up.
Bitch, you in my house? Like,
Because you were supposed to be at the bar an hour ago.
Was I?
Yes.
Fuck.
And you weren't responding to any calls or anything.
Fine, you get this one pass, but if you do that ever again, I'll be mad.
We got a job to do. Get ready.
All right, fine. I'm gonna go in the bathroom real quick.
Go in the bathroom, meet us at the bar, so we can explain the game plan.
Yeah, I'll be there in 26 minutes.
Okay. And then we will pan to Don and Rosie as you guys are like essentially having just like breakfast together at the moment. And Rosie, for you, you're having with breakfast with Don, but you're having breakfast with Don and Estelle.
Hey, Rose, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is Estelle cool with you kind of adopting me?
I mean, we're all family, so.
Because
she's okay with it. She said we're all family anyways.
Because I'm kind of married to her sister, and it kind of makes
it's more of a feeling thing. So like, you are my brother-in-law. You know, officially, Cleet hasn't got married, but you know, common law, whatever. You are my brother-in-law, but you're young enough to be my kid.
As he says, it's a friend thing. Don is quietly ripping up the notarized adopted paper he got from Galvin Cow. Oh, we're just friends, family type thing. Like, yeah, like you're
the way I feel about you,
dad.
and the way that like overall the way it would be looked at is not the same. I mean, like, I see it like the son I've always wanted.
Yes, okay, Rose.
No, look. Like I see it.
I get what you're talking about. It's not, Jasmine be talking with me like sometimes I gotta like think my ideas out or talk to her about it because sometimes they're not like as normal as other people's ideas.
No, I see it like the son I've always wanted. But then you know, if you think about it, you're my brother-in-law. So like, it's weird for me and Estelle to be like,
Rosie, would you
our
just tell
son.
him that you're still gonna be like a kid to him, so he can be happy? It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it does matter.
No, it doesn't, because it'll keep him happy.
Is he having that argument in his head or out
I'm speaking out loud.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the other side of the table. It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
His feelings matter.
Yes, his feelings matter, and then you should accept his feelings as your son. So just say yes,
Yeah.
and then it'll be all over.
But he's married to your sister.
Who cares? It's not biologically your son.
Yeah, we're not Cleet. We don't live where they fucking live. That shit's crazy. We're from New York.
What are you, Rosie? Who are you? I know you're from New York. What are you talking about?
This would be the only time Cletus would ever be like, Rosie, you spitting, bro.
What are you talking about? I know you're from New York.
Nah, hold on. I'm talking to Estelle.
You want your son, okay? So get your son.
Well, you didn't want a son?
That's not the point.
She doesn't want me?
No. We talked about having a son the entire time.
Yes, that's not the point, though.
Oh,
She
you're just
doesn't want
over it
me?
at this point.
No, well,
she
it's
over
kind of
me?
hard to not be over something like that after you fall back at home, and then I'm in a fucking crystal.
I don't want to hear that shit because technically at the end of the day, I felt bad like I wasn't enough and my sperm wasn't strong enough, but then I come here and find out that enamel dragons don't fucking have kids. So you over here putting shit on me.
First of all, how was I supposed to know?
Mom, do you not want me anymore?
Look what you're doing to him.
Why does
Don, we love you.
Why don't she want? I put the
Don,
whole Will Smith. Why don't she want me, man?
Don, we love you, okay? Both me and Estelle love you.
Don's in the corner of the lunch cafeteria.
He's calm down, relax. You'll have Jasmine back and you'll be happy. You won't remember none of this, okay?
You know, Dom might be good with Tony.
My nephew?
Yeah, maybe. Like, not like together, but like, you know, him at the butcher shop. He could probably keep Tony safe.
I mean, he could possibly help Tony stay straight, but Don wouldn't do no fucking work. He'd be looking at the teeth of the fucking animals doing stupid shit when he's supposed to be cutting meat.
Hey, I can cut a good slice of goddamn prime rib, okay? I slaughtered a couple deer before. I just don't look at their teeth. Shit. Sometimes pig have good teeth hygiene because they just be eating everything. You gotta figure out what the fuck makes their teeth so shiny. Sometimes it happens like that, but I don't just be staring at all the animals' teeth. Just deers, pigs, sharks.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think
alligators,
he should be with Tony.
No, not at all. Also,
gorillas.
I think Tony's
Cleet.
doing like multiversal crack now.
Cats.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dogs.
That one was weird.
Who the
Yeah.
hell- Who's Tony?
Huh?
Who's Tony?
Oh, my nephew.
If he try to take your love away from me, I'll kill him.
That's crazy as fuck.
Donna.
That went psycho murderer real fast.
Donna,
Psycho killer.
I kinda owe him.
Oh.
I killed his father.
Dun, dun.
Y'all have fun with this as she disappears.
Okay, just fucking leave. Fuck it. If I was to walk out the fucking room, I'd be mad.
Rosie, can't she just hear you complaining?
Whatever.
She probably
She come back. All she wants to do is fucking argue.
You guys picked up like you left. Like she
you
never
ha-
skipped a fucking beat.
But
Huh?
aren't you happy you're talking to your wife again?
I mean, kinda. She's not actually here though. You know, like if she was here physically, then we can get through the arguing and get to the best parts.
As you guys hear the door open in like the break room that you're in, it's looking at you. It's time.
All right. If I'm gonna get my heart broken, I might as well do it now while it's already in pieces.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So, whatever happens, I love you, Don.
Wow, ain't no good luck. Do your best, break a leg, whatever happens, I love you. Whatever happens, I love you too, Rosie. Thank you for being the bridge.
Sure.
You're you're kind of like an old
At
cranky
least somebody's
avatar.
fucking thanking me as I look at the rock.
You know what, Rosie? You're like the Avatar because you're both like 110 years old, but he more looks like a kid. And
What?
no, I was
So you guys get up and you start getting prepped essentially. Don, you are put into this like jumpsuit with a bunch of things on you. As Rosie, you are put into this chair, and Estelle's crystal, because Estelle like essentially like helps increases your power, is put into this like container. As Don's to your left and Jasmine's to your right, as like their wires are connecting to Estelle's crystal, as then you are essentially like going to be like the battery to then activate and connect everything. So that's just kind of how it's going on. Like Gavin's telling you all how to go about it, and then we'll pop back to Cletus. Cletus, you get yourself ready. You go into Starfire. As you see, it's like closed. Like they don't, because there's usually running 24 hours in some kind of way. As you see it, there's no actual customers in there. As you see, it's people literally. It looks like you're in like almost like a gang stronghold at this point. As you see, people look like they're loading up weapons, armor, like cocking guns. You even see like explosives all throughout. You're seeing it's like these like the Beast Boys and like Starfire prepping things that you see. It looks like Cantor and Mr. B talking on like the stage platform.
Hey, yo, my dog. Did you read your contract? Did you read your contract? Is this part of your contract?
So didn't.
I thought I was just going in there with Canner and just gonna go get that shit real quick.
You yelled that out.
Yeah.
You hear you see Mr. B turn to you. Cletus, lovely, you're here.
Yeah.
As like he's like gesturing for you to come towards.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here. Right at the stage.
As you approach them. Yeah. Well, the plan is just about in play. Cantor has made a little device for you.
For me.
Yes. As you see, Cantor takes out. It looks like not like a spider, but it looks like this like small square chip that has what looks like that has little claws on it, right?
The hell you want me to do with that?
I need you to put this on Gavin Cow.
On Gavin Cow?
Yes.
Like directly?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I could try.
Yeah. You said that you can get close to him. If you can get this on him, this is going to make everything a lot easier.
Okay. Sure.
Because it'll incapacitate him.
Then he'll just tell us. It'll just like read his mind or something and tell us like where the shit is.
No.
Get out of there.
It's going to incapacitate him.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna knock him out. Then we're just gonna look for. You want me to just look for his shit when he's knocked out?
And then after he's incapacitated, we're going to we're going to go in.
Oh, okay.
Because you running around, it's going to take too much time, and then it's going to be you're going to end up causing too many red flags. People are going to get caught. So we need to storm in as fast as possible, run through, tear anybody down, get in, get out.
Damn. Can we just like refrain from maybe tearing people down? Like
We
that's.
don't have the time to not tear people
Why
down.
is this a time sensitive matter?
Because they're going to attack, and we're going to hit back.
Oh, they're gonna attack us?
Yes, of course.
When are they? Who said that?
Where have you been? We're storming Gavintech. We're getting the crystal and wiping Gavintech out.
Oh, I didn't sign up for that.
Yes, you did. This is our whole thing.
I thought I was just going in there and stealing the crystal, giving it back, and we were done.
And we're not going to be able to do that if it's in his office with him awake.
Yeah, like I just put the chip on him, knock him out, steal his shit, and I leave.
You're not going to be able to get into there.
Can you give me a chance?
As then you see Cantor like look to Mr. B. As Mr. B looks at you, Cletus, we've discussed this multiple times.
Like this?
Yes.
With guns?
Yes.
The whole time?
Yes.
Nah, man, I don't know if I could do that. I'll steal shit. I said I'll steal shit. Give me a chance to steal shit.
What do you mean you don't know if you can do that?
I mean, I can do it. I can steal the shit.
Okay, then
Then let me just steal the shit and let's try not to kill everybody.
It's not about killing everybody. It's about getting to where we have to be.
What's that?
We have to get to the crown.
What if I just get the crown and give it to you?
Cletus, you're not going to be able to get to the crown.
If it's in his office and he's knocked out, I could just grab the keys.
What about the security?
I mean, if I'm close enough to Gavin Tech, then I'd...
And if they're shooting at you, what are you going to do? Because Gavin is they're going to see that you incapacitated Gavin.
What if I do it sneakily?
I'm not risking anything. I'm not taking any chances on that.
I can't do it.
What do you mean you can't do it?
I can't put all those people's lives in danger for no reason.
This is not for no reason. One, Gavin Tech is not really that good of people. Two, they've stolen from us. You don't steal from me and get away with it. Three, we've had an agreement and a deal.
Yeah, I was going to go steal the crown for you.
You were going to help me get the crown. And then everything that you have is yours.
Everything that I have?
Everything that you have is yours, yes. The agreements, the high rise, the performances, the cosmic, the wings, the drinks. Remember, for us to keep this deal, you agreed to help me. That was in the contract that we signed.
Yeah, but you didn't say anything about none of this?
Yes, we've talked about this! As you see his eyes like spark. We've talked about this. We've had this conversation multiple times.
And if I don't do this, then what?
You don't have a choice. You signed a contract.
There's always a choice.
No, there isn't. Do you remember the conversation we had on the way to go save your Stella? I told you that I don't rely on friendship. I rely on contracts to make sure.
Sure.
You work for me. You do what needs to be done. You don't have a choice.
Then you're going to have to make me do it.
Is that really what you want?
That's what you're going to have to do.
Fair enough. He pulls the contract out as you see him open it up, as you then immediately feel this like crippling crushing in your brain.
What the fuck is that? What's going on?
I am putting the derogatory remarks that you are making within our contract deal, attempting to break. Are you sure you want me to continue?
No, you can't. I can't go on like this.
As then you see he lets up and the pain releases from you as like you drop to the ground.
Oh my god.
As you see him toss you immediately feel like you were just drained out of the cosmic in your body, that like you're going through withdrawal immediately as he tosses some cosmic in front of you.
As I fucking get on my hands and knees and fucking scrape it up like a dog.
Now, Cletus, do we have a problem?
No, we don't.
Do you want to continue your life that you have?
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is that you and Cantor are going to go into Gavin Tech and you're going to give me my crown.
Just a crown. Got it.
All I need is the crown in my hands, and then we are good to go. I'll be right outside the front door for you to give it to me.
Okay.
Wonderful. Come on, stand up. Have a good time. Someone get us some chicken wings, a drink.
You wanted to go to Death Row Records to Suge Knight start making the dance, huh?
Nah, I'm good. I'm not that hungry.
Eat.
That's in the contract. I have to eat.
You need to be nourished.
Eat the chicken wings, anime. Eat the chicken wings, anime.
As I like pick at the chicken wings.
As you see, like Cantor be like, he's talking to his buddies, like, okay, just to be wary, Don Lewis and Carmine Rosalina are in there, and I got good intel on their abilities to make sure to avoid them, okay? But if you do confront them, here are these armor piercers that should be able to break Don's maul, and
You ain't breaking my sword. You got like fucked up.
Shit already happened once, motherfucker.
Ain't happening again.
and we have a bunch of we have the spells to dominate Rosie if need be.
Not
That
if
was
Queenie
low.
say so.
That was low. You ain't shit for that.
Not if Queenie say so.
As you see, like people like they're like putting in like these like rounds and gearing themselves up. Once this is a mission complete, we can all celebrate and thank Cletus for us prospering, and then Gavin Tech doesn't have a chokehold on Bladesmaw anymore.
I think I'm gonna be sick. I gotta go to the bathroom.
As you start like rushing to the bathroom, and you hear Mr. B like, "Hurry, Cletus!" As you rush to the bathroom, as you storm in, as you like are over a sink, as you once again look up, you see that like you look at the mirror, and it's like you're not even looking at yourself. You see like a devil form of yourself.
Oh my god. What have I done?
And that's where I'll end the session.
Damn.
Whoop, whoop.
I love it. Hey.
Oh, it turned out so good.
Oh.
There's a lot of things discussed in this episode. I don't know what you guys did and did not hear because the editing isn't done.
Yes.
But a lot of shit was cooking.
A lot of shit was cooking. A lot of things have been partially discussed, and we might discuss them more on Late Night Traffic. Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits per usual, the show after the show where we talk about the show. We got dungeon discussions, and we even got a Patreon exclusive campaign called Warcocks. You should really check it out. We would really appreciate the supports. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
You can follow me on the X at Chappie_COK.
Sorry, I was a little bit befuddled of all the shit that I just got put through. I would like to give a great big shout out to Jeff from Big Campaign Podcast and his wife for making us some awesome hats.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to rock these bitches every time we record. I promise you.
Yep, until they get their own heartbeats.
Until we need more hats.
Yeah. You can follow me at OSOKUMA_COK. Also follow Clash of Crits. That's Clash_of_crits with a K on anything. I'm so happy for what's gonna happen.
Are you?
Yeah.
Listen
I'm not.
here. Me and you both.
Are you?
Yes. No matter how the man was cooking. I ain't gonna ever just say fuck him. I'm trying to eat.
Of sessions.
Just as 2009 Psycho would say, karma's a bitch.
It was like circa 2011.
Anyway, you can follow me on the X at dropper_crit with a K. Yes, we're this petty in real life too, people.
And my name is Psycho. You can follow me at XYC80COK. I also like to plug in Hybrid Punk to do some of the music that we play, and Shinovis does our theme song. That being said, I believe that is everything. So we will see you in traffic. Bye.
Chasing dragons.
Oh man, Cletus gonna get fucked.
Chasing dragons.
Fuck.
Chasing dragons.
Psycho, you was cooking, so I'm hungry as fuck. Chasing dragons.
Because you're fat.
No, for real though. I need to play.
This was a Clash of Crits podcast. Theme song done by Shinovis, with additional music done by Hybrid Punk. If you enjoyed our show, please give us a rating. See you in the next episode.